Hey, this is RNG, but we got the nut. We got the nuts.
You got these nuts.
We're like Arby's. We have the nuts. Hi, this is Danny Doyle, and I am joined. Shut up, Vander. I'm joined once again by Robin. And we need to be cautious. And we should probably talk about. We got 2 new units. Our Christmas Cavaliers. Yeah. Who do you want to talk about first, the Cain or the Abel?
I want to talk about where their horses went. I don't see any horses besides
Vander has
Vander's.
all the horses we need.
Holy shit!
Look at that horse. Look at his horse. His horse is amazing.
Oh, he's still unequipped from last time. Let's talk about Clan first.
Shut up, Vander. Vander, we need to talk about Clan. Oh, did I forget to turn tutorials off?
I don't think you can turn all of the tutorials off. Maybe I just didn't pay attention.
You could.
I think some of them you have to watch.
Game speed, unit control, danger radius. Damn. Worst game ever. Guide? No.
No.
Damn.
Okay. That's so you can look at the tutorials again.
Oh, just in case.
Mage
so
child.
Here is Klon, our little mage child. Or if you're a believer in the Klon hype, not just a mage. He's also apparently good as a swordmaster. And he has pickles. I literally never noticed this. Wait, that's so cool.
He has pickles on his belt.
Pickles on his belt.
What the fuck?
Okay, this is not engagement bait. I genuinely want people to sound off in the comments if you knew about these pickles or not. Because I have, like, I know, coming up with something for people to comment, like, that's to boost in the algorithm. No, I just want to know who all fucking knew. Because, like, there's no way most people knew. Anyway, Klon. So he's your first mage, and one thing that I feel like everyone at this point knows about Klon is his personal magic growth is really fucking sad. He has a 10% personal magic growth. In mage, he has 35%, but 25% of that is coming from the fact that he's in mage. So the advice around, like, the beginning of Engage's meta forming and shifting that was frequently touted was, he has a personal strength growth of 35%, but a personal magic growth of 10%. His bases are identical to or nearly identical. He has 1 base magic, 0 base strength, right? Just personals, not obviously based on class. Just reclass him into a physical unit, and then he actually ends up being good because he has high strength and high speed, because he already has a 50% speed growth just naturally to make him sort of the fast mage. Low magic, fast mage. Kind of like Lou from Binding Blade. Like, not a Lou archetype, but it's the unit who comes to mind. Green mage.
Similar unit design.
Yeah, even looks similar, like that he's green. But the thing about that is the first second seals you get access to are post chapter 8. At that point you've had 8 chapters of leveling in mage. As a mage, he doesn't get any strength growth from the class. He still only has a 35% strength growth, and he does have that 35% magic growth. I think that he's most useful doing magical stuff in the early game, just as someone who will reliably double while hitting on resistance. Because in this game, yes, enemies do have some resistance. It's not like FE1 and FE4 and whatnot, but you're still going to be doing a lot more if you can target res compared to targeting defense. If you want to use him long-term, maybe reclass him to a physical class, but even then, I think I'd prefer to keep him in, like, Mage Knight, and then he can take advantage of either strength or defense, because you don't need a ton of magic to deal, if you're doubling, which he will be, to deal a good amount of damage with tomes against, like, obviously not against, like, griffins and other, like, high-res enemies, but I don't know. How do you feel about Klon, the School of Klon?
So, I have no experience using him long term, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. I think he's best just used early game, and I think he's just fine early game. He gets his job done. I realized as you were going on that this whole situation with reclassing clan into a physical thing is just Conquest Odin all over again.
It is, except for that Conquest Odin, like, is long-term functional as a mage. I don't think Klon is long-term functional as a mage.
Oh, you don't think so at all?
Like, he gets the job done, but there are so many better mages you get later on. I used him in hard mode, not even lunatic mode, my first playthrough, and he got outclassed by Linden at base.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying he's, like, good long-term. I'm just saying it's a similar situation to what Odin went through. With people saying to reclass them into Swordmaster.
I mean, I guess the other thing is that you can actually reclass Odin. You can't reclass Klon until it's too late. Like, because the way that, for anyone who isn't aware, the way the leveling in Engage works is it doesn't actually care about this number at all. Your experience gain, independent from this. You have an internal level, and your internal level is, you start with an internal level that's hidden, and every time you gain a level in your class, your internal level goes up by 1. Your EXP gain only is affected by your internal level. Promoting early doesn't change your EXP gain at all. I know there are people who are resistant to promoting early in games where you lose out on experience, and I also think that's a mistake, but in this game, there is no reason not to promote early unless you are concerned about being able to buy a second seal to loop in the late game, which, like, you shouldn't be. You have the money for it.
Yeah.
So, if you want to take advantage of physical Klon, the best way to do that is to get him to level 10, since he's gonna be getting used in the early game anyway. Get him to level 10, promote him, and then reclass him, because, then he gets to take advantage
reset your level to 1.
Yeah, they reset your level to 1, and he gets to take advantage of promoted growths if you do that. Whereas, like, say you reclass him unpromoted, in the way that you might in Awakening, to be like, oh, well, I'll get faster EXP gain here. You don't actually. Your EXP gain just remains the same, but you have worse growth rates. Like, if you're going Swordmaster, let's just pretend that's what you've decided is going to be the play for him. You get more growths out of Swordmaster than out of Swordfighter. So there's really no reason to reclass into an unpromoted class, unless you've got, like, a level 1 Jean you've been saving on the bench or something. But it just runs into this weird situation where maybe if you could reclass him earlier, it would be viable. I still wouldn't, because I want someone to hit and res in the first couple of chapters. Like, you do get Saline in 4, but there's an Armor Knight in Chapter 3, and I do not know how you kill him without Klon. Like, because she can't take effective damage, because she has the, like, boss tag.
Yeah, no. Clan is definitely very useful in the early game, but he, like many other early game units in Engage, just kind of meets his end of utility. It just gets outclassed by somebody else later on.
The EXP formula is so cruel.
It really is.
His personal skill is nice, bolstering his own and Alir's hit when they're adjacent. I think it's probably the best of the 3 of these 3 retainer personal skills. I forgot totally. It was 10 hit, not 5. Vander's is only 5 crit, but I think this is 10, and I think From's is also 10.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I think hit is the stat that minor buffs like this impact the most. Theoretically, if you're, like, crit stacking, minor buffs to crit can be useful, but everyone's going to want minor buffs to hit, and it's nice to have, I guess. Yeah. I got nothing else to say about him, though. I like him, just not long term.
I just noticed he has the same build as Alir.
Yeah, he's pretty small.
And that means Alir is very tiny.
At least, like, for his sake, right? He's not going to get weighed down by tomes.
Oh, yeah.
So, or at least, by... He will get weighed down because he's got 4 build, but he won't get weighed down as much by... Like, he's not getting weighed down by fire at all. And then, like, the heavier tomes he will get weighed down by, but it's fine.
It's fine.
Actually, are there heavier tomes? I'm not even seeing a weight listed here. I thought Bolganon was, like, heavy, but maybe I'm gaslamping myself.
No, tomes do definitely get heavier than that. I was looking at
This must just have a weight of
Elwood.
0. Because I don't see weight. Is weight listed anywhere on here?
Not in this menu.
Yeah, no,
not
it's not.
not in this menu. If you if you
right.
back out, if you back out, go to items. Not here. Go to items.
Oh my god. Engage UI moment. Engage UI is
no,
so
I hate
awful.
It's real bad.
So like this.
And then you press X. Bam.
Holy shit, I fucking hate that.
Me too.
Yeah, I hate that.
But yeah.
But yeah, that's Klon for you.
He does his job, and then he gets replaced.
You know what I'm much higher on is From. Hers is Avoid. Whatever, it's bad. Like, this is not why she's good. Although she is going to be adjacent to Alir and, like, other units, but, like, Alir is relevant for this more often than Klon will because of how Chain Guard works. Healer, I really like what they did with healers in this. Giving them weapons, but they're, like, bad weapons. So that... Because one of the things in other Fire Emblem games that I really hate is the first staffer always feels like they lag behind in experience because staff experience is much slower than combat experience. Both because you can only do 1 staffing per turn, as opposed to combat, you can, like, enemy phase some people. And also just because the formulas are usually really cruel. It's like 11 experience for a heal often. And then in later games, it bases it on the level of the unit you're healing. I guess in an attempt to curtail people who are, like, boss abusing with heal staffs. But that ends up hurting them even more because they'll get, like, 1 to 5 experience for a lot of heals. And it's just like, come on. So even though, like, yes, her primary focus should be on support, the fact she can do, like, this little tiny attack is nice. Arts themselves are pretty bad. Like, they're brave, but they use a hybrid of your strength and magic. And both her strength and magic are, like, not great.
They're pretty bad.
But if you want to level her, you can get kills with her, and she can keep up. My hot take is she doesn't really need to be leveled to be useful, though. I think B-rank staves innately, and the ability to be in a Chi class before you get Byleth is very nice. We mentioned this in the Alir thing, but her support list is pretty good. She supports some of the better units in the game, which makes her a... if you're not using Alir for your Chi Adept, that makes her a pretty ideal center. And Chain Guarding is nice. Do you want to talk about how Chain Guarding works?
Yeah, sure. So Chain Guarding is something that Key Adepts can do. It's an extra command in the menu. If you are at full HP, you can perform a Chain Guard, which basically means you protect an adjacent ally from the first attack that would hit them. It costs 20% of your HP to do it, and they just take 0 damage. It is a pretty dang handy skill.
Yeah.
It's a little bit annoying to set up because you have to be at full HP for it, and you get an HP level that sucks. But otherwise, yeah, no, it's a pretty handy skill, pretty good defensive utility. It allows you to, push a bit more aggressively while keeping your unit safe.
Thankfully, I don't think we're gonna run into the HP level problem.
I don't think so either, no.
But yeah, I like Chain Guarding. I think it scales pretty poorly into the late game because you get better defensive tools and also just bulkier units. Oh wait, she has something. She has a jar too. What is that? Beets?
Is that... It looks like a... No, it's not a gist.
Because he has pickles, which is a traditionally green vegetable. I think that might be beets, a traditionally, like, pinkish one. Or radishes or something.
Maybe. Comment below if you know what the fuck is in her jar.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's cool. Yeah, From is just, like, a really good support unit, And because she has nearly perfect availability, she's going to be higher leveled than your next Jean. And if you're using Jean long term, he also kind of doesn't want to be in a support role. He focuses on growths and stuff. So she sort of naturally falls into just being a very good early staffer, and if you choose to use her longer, it's not like her utility is going anywhere. You do get other good staffers, and some that are definitely better than her, but staffs are good in this game. You know, you get warp and stuff.
You sure do get warp.
Yeah, you get warp
and fucking
stuff.
B rank. She can use warp and base, and you know that's kind of incredible.
Yeah, the seal economy in this game is the one thing that wasn't really affected by the well is there's an early game bottleneck on what units you can use master seals on, and so the fact that she can use every staff she cares about without promoting is nice, and her stats also don't affect because the way that the movement staffs are in this game is they have a fixed range. So if you want to rescue, warp, or rewarp with her, she can do it just as well at base as she could at level 2020. Which means in terms of, like, being an investment project, there's basically no investment. Like, she's drawing from a pool of experience that others are not in terms of staffing and chain guarding, because you get EXP from chain guards.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want a seal as badly as the others. Like, eventually you get to a point where you can just seal whoever you want, and then if you have her on the team and you're still training her, you can seal her then, but unlike others, because her stats don't really matter, she doesn't care about promoting early for promoted stat gain. None of the promoted skills from the classes she wants to go into are particularly relevant to her. Yeah, I would say that really low investment for decent payoff.
Still like Jean more.
That's okay. We'll probably use both of them.
Yes.
So fun fact, this map and the previous one are both on casual mode, which is supremely silly in my opinion.
Anything.
I mean, narratively for this map, it makes sense.
Yeah, so I get it for this map, but on the previous map, Vander plays on casual mode, which is, that's the silly part, in my opinion, because it's like, oh, the zombies just decided,
Leave him alone.
leave them alone.
For the divine dragon.
But we are going to be taking advantage of the fact that it is casual mode.
Oh, I was not aware of that. Uh-oh. Well, what are we doing here?
Oh, not here. So how familiar are you with the way that Engage's AI works?
I'm actually not that familiar. I know that on maddening mode, the enemy will not bother attacking if they have no chance of doing damage.
Well,
Like if they either deal 0 damage or have 0 hit.
whatever you say.
Other than that, I'm not too familiar. I assume they just go. They also try to go for kills where they can.
So on certain maps, there are specific units that have like unique AI quirks, and Lumera fucking loves attacking Vander with the Rider's Bane in Phase 2 of this map.
Oh yes. Iconic.
But once you realize that this map is casual mode... Oh, fuck. Okay, well, do you have a... You don't have a... You have the Liberation. Okay, you just go here. I wanted to protect Klon.
Yeah. Keep the child alive.
It's time.
She's entering the fray.
There is no.
Oh yeah, so she... In Phase 1, she prioritizes attacking Alir. But in Phase 2, for whatever reason, she just absolutely loves Rider's Baning Vander. I'm also using... Ooh, okay. Can we get this kill with Alir? Because I would like to get experience on Alir as quickly as possible.
Yeah, so before the stats fall off too hard.
Yeah, because I would like to promote her.
Yeah.
So I think this will let us get the boss kill, yeah. At the end of this sequence, Alir becomes forcibly unengaged. Which is why I'm fine with just throwing away
Going
a low
for it.
rush. Because that was not the entire map. Those 3 enemies. I thought
It's
that
not-
was the entire map on my first playthrough, and I was like,
Let's
wow.
move on.
Let's
What a
move
map.
on, yes. What a map. They introduced us to mages. I mean, so, like, I get wanting to slowly introduce us to the stuff like, I guess we didn't talk about it with Klon, but magical attacks from mystical units, so the non-mage, basically everything that's not a mage knight, ignores terrain, which is nice. Because terrain gives typically a very good, dodge bonus. That's
Yeah,
14.
because there's class subtypes, like Dragon for Alir's personal class. There's Mystical for, like, Mage and Sage. There's Key Adept for Martial Monk. And those give you bonus little effects, like mystical units ignore terrain penalties, or bonuses, excuse me. Dragon gets a whole bunch of other effects from emblems, and they're usually kind of underwhelming. Key Adepts can Chain Guard. Cavalry, boy, they sure do have extra move.
And flyers are flying. And
Yeah.
have extra move.
Yeah, and then covert units get doubled bonuses, terrain bonuses.
Oh boy. I sure hope that there's no units in the game that are fan favorites who are affected by that in a way that makes talking about them frustrating.
Papaya.
So, the little pool that we just stood on fully refreshed our engage meter, which is pretty awesome and epic.
Yeah. It's pretty poggerific.
I think we do this. Bada bing, bada boom.
The stewards.
And now...
I wonder how difficult is it for Lumera to make these fabrications?
I'm thinking we do this and then we chain guard.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
In the intro cutscene, so actually, like, in the intro cutscene, Alir freaks out about, like, oh my god, it's the corrupted. And
Yeah.
Lumera's like, no, it's actually my creations. They're not evil. And I was convinced, both from, like, that and also just generally the way she carries herself, that she was gonna be some sort of twist villain.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And then the game was just like, no, just like generic
she's-
Fire Emblem. Oh
No,
my god,
she's
so
just
this
like
is
that.
the Alabaster! I can't avoid that Alabaster! He has the 8% crit rate because of the fucking Alabaster.
Alabaster, more like Alabastard. Ha, got him.
We can just go over here, I
Yeah,
guess,
yeah.
and only get 3% crit rate. Vander, you need to not crit. Thank you.
You know
Now
what they
this
should have
guy's
done?
broken.
You broke his spirit.
I'll break his
Look at
face next. It's a good thing I broke him so he couldn't counterattack. That was incredibly relevant.
Yeah, no, that's very important. So, anyways, so as I mentioned in the previous video, I've never played Fire Emblem before. Why is Marth Zero's stand?
Oh, do we want to do emblem reviews in addition to unit reviews?
If you want to, I mean, I'm fine either way.
We should wait until we get the Somniel for them so we
That's-
can like look at everything about the emblem, like highlight the emblem specifically rather than be. Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, you know what? No. I'll do it like this. I can highlight Marth right there. Oh, I can't get him in. I can't zoom in
Marth.
correctly. Marth. So this is emblem Marth's cock. We can get the
Emblem
cock
in
cam.
key.
We can get the cock
Wait.
cam. But that's
Wait,
it. You
wait, where does the emblem ring go again?
Anyway, Lumera just fucking bonked Vander. She
I love-
loves this.
I love this fucking jump scare. Oh, he
Oh
dodged.
damn!
What a
okay,
legend.
we don't have to take advantage of casual mode then. So the LTC strategy and the strategy I was planning on taking advantage of. Well, okay, so we still can because we can do this. If we
you
rapier, do we kill? 31, yeah. So we can kill with the rapier.
We cannot afford to lose.
Because the strategy I was planning on taking advantage of was Vander's suicides on this turn, so that, like, Lumera kills him on counterattack, but then Alear can get the kill. But we don't actually have to do that. What we can do instead... Okay, so Lumera wants to kill Klon now. That's a little bit rude. Lumera, like, extra super wants to kill Klon. Okay, fine.
It's just showing, like, who she can reach. It's not showing who she's going to target.
It's not, Oh, right, it's not the,
Yeah, no,
one.
It's Three Houses that does that. She's probably still going to go for Vander.
Yeah, she loves killing Vander. I mean, let's see what happens. Oh, no! Oh, she's going for Alear.
Your enemies. What?
Well,
She's gonna... Oh, because the break, I think. She's like, she sees that she can break. Oh, get fucked, idiot!
Oh, Lumera, you gotta work on your aim there.
If only Weapon Triangle gave hit in this game.
If only. Well, now we can Lodestar Rush.
I can keep
Well, no,
going.
we'll go here first. We will attack with the rapier. I'm getting all the Alear experience I can, okay?
That's fair.
I live to fight again.
Gosh, I remember when I first played this game last year. This is getting ahead of myself a little bit, but you know, Marth gives you the Mercurius.
They all have boss quotes with her. Dang.
Yeah.
Get fucked, From.
Bye, Fram.
I hope that jar is full of medicine.
But yeah, I remember.
Oh no! Now we can't Lodestar. Wait, now we can't Lodestar.
Oh no. That's actually really unfortunate.
Yeah, that was how I was gonna kill.
Well, we could probably set up.
Yeah, let's here. Let's give her a. Oh, Klon kills, doesn't he? Yeah, he deals 12. Let's give her a Klon to kill.
I was going to say that's with divine inspiration. Okay, well,
Never
I
mind,
guess she
then.
just
Yeah,
really wants to go for
just,
Alear.
Like, it's not good at hitting.
I'll manage.
Lumera's just not good at hitting.
Oh no!
This is actually so sad.
Vulnerary and enemy face?
Yeah. Damn. I'm wasting this vulnerary.
This is... Gosh, what an LTC.
Inefficient use of resources. Oh no! She's on the terrain now.
Do we bank on it? Or do we just let her enemy...
I mean, you can do this.
Oh, true.
Like, it's still only 63. God damn. Alright. You little brat. Kill Klon, please.
She's gonna Kanto back under the forest.
What if she's too stupid, though? Oh, now she has fucking... Now she has
Singer
back again.
This is a spectacular display.
Okay, so this
of
is
prowess.
she has 11 move, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're fucked.
Just vulnerary.
No, I've already wasted one vulnerary. I won't waste another. Oh, hi. Okay, Lumera. Hey, get fucked, idiot.
Okay, so I guess her first attack, she wants to Rider's Bane Vander, and then after that, she just makes a beeline for Alear.
She would have momentum killed Vander, too. Except I don't think she has momentum.
No, I don't think she does.
You fought valiantly. No, the fuck I did not.
The MVP was Clan. It's not...
That's not what this says. That's not what this says. That's not what this says. I think that the MVP is determined based on bond points, kind of like how an engage is determined based on support points, or not engage fates. It's based on support points, which is why Gunter can never get MVP in Rev.
Oh, that's so Gunter phobic. What the fuck?
Yeah. Subscribe for Gunter Justice. Bye.
Bye.